Okay, my YouTube people, today I'm working on a Manuki carb that goes on my kid's Kawasaki KLX 250. Not really sure what's going on with this, but if you look, the throttle barely turns. So something's broke inside or hung up inside. So I'll take it apart and see what's going on and show you as I go. First thing I'm going to do is pull the float bowl off. First thing to get the float bowl off is a 3mm Allen wrench. I know the problem's not in the float bowl, but I'm going to check to make sure it's clean while I'm here, and I'm going to soak the whole carburetor. Looks pretty good, but way down in the bottom of that bowl, there is some stuff down in there. Have to clean that out. When I went to pour the gas out, it came out. It's like a rubbery booger-like substance, and that's from ethanol fuel. Now, to make sure it's not the accelerator pump, I'm going to turn it again, and it's not the accelerator pump because that pin seems to be moving pretty free, like you see there. So that's not what's holding it up. Just so I don't damage anything here, I'm going to put the float bowl back on it. And just hold it in with a couple screws. And there it is. There's the problem. This screw backed out and was hitting the cover. Before I take and turn this screw in, I'm going to clean this real good, and then I'm going to put some Loctite on it and put it back in. And since this bike was running so good, I'm just going to clean the outside of the carburetor off and then put it back together. So I'm going to spray it off. Then I'll put it upside down, let that dry. Once it dries, I'll put the Loctite on it and turn it back in. Now that I've given it some time to dry off, I'm going to hit it with some blue Loctite. I'll let that creep down in there. Now I'm going to tighten it up. Now you can see how far that bolt was out because it's down flush now. And also you can see it's going the entire way with the slide going completely open. So that takes care of the issue with this carb. Now I'm going to put it back together. There's a bunch of glue down in this channel, and you can see the glue on the gasket to keep it in place. I'm going to get some carb cleaner and clean that glue out. To get that glue out, I'm going to use a small wire brush and some gum out carbon choke cleaner. And that pretty much takes care of that. Okay, now that's all clean. Now I'm going to try and get a little of this glue off the gasket. See how that goes. You know, if you watched any of my other videos, I always put this O-ring lubricant Dow Corning 55 on any O-rings or rubber gaskets. This keeps them soft and has them swell up a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to clean the carb surface. I can't get in here with the wire brush, so I'm just going to use a straight screwdriver to get it off there. Now that I got it all off, I'll just hit it with the carb cleaner again. And now that that's nice and clean, I'm going to put the accelerator pump gasket back on for the rod and put the rod up in the accelerator pump here. And there you go. Okay, now that I got the rod in, I'm going to put the bowl back on. And the 4 bolt screws. So I have this carb back together now. I'm going to reinstall it on the motorcycle. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and work on your own stuff so you don't have to pay somebody. Thanks for watching.